welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Christina. And in today's video, I'm going to be going through how I plan to use my 2024 planners. See what I did there? We'll start by going through all the pages in the 2024 Sterling Ink planner. I also have a new planner to introduce to my 2024 lineup. More on that later. Let's get started. The first planner I'd like to talk about is my Camel or Caramel 2024 Sterling Ink Common Planner in B6. This planner will be my main memory keeper, the planner that will sit on my desk, and the planner I refer to during my work days. It's also where I will do the bulk of all my journaling. By the way, look at these gilded pages. I love this so much. It does look a little dirty when the pages are all used, but I'm okay with it. And here is my Undated A5 Common Planner with no gilded edges, and it's fine. It just doesn't feel special. So moving into the inside of the 2024 Common Planner, I plan to do something with the inside cover pages, something to highlight this planner belongs to me. You know, just in case it gets lost. And then in the following pages, I'll probably use this for stickers and any other memory ephemera. I don't really care for the yearly calendars here. I never referred to it in my 2023 planner, and in fact I covered it all up. Following these pages, there are 2 more blank pages. I plan to use this as my vision board. I'm not exactly sure how I'll execute this, but I imagine there'll be a mix of quotes, some high-level goals and motivational words, and some photos or images of things that inspire me. Moving on to the goals or the goals breakdown page, I kind of love and also dislike goal pages, and not specifically Sterling Ink pages, just any goal pages. I once heard that trying to plan for a full year in advance doesn't really work, and that maybe you should think in smaller chunks of time to be more successful in your goals. In 2023, because I accidentally fell into paper planning midway, I didn't really use these goal pages well. But now I know better, and I've started brainstorming some ideas. What I like about these goal pages are that it breaks it all the way down to the daily goals and pans out to what you'd like to achieve someday in the future. I plan to report back on my goals for 2024 and how I'm going to go from this to this. So stay tuned for that. I think it's important to catch life's big wins, and I don't do a good job of noting my achievements and reflecting back. So I'd like to make more of a habit of referencing these quarterly pages more often. I'm going to use the quarterly pages to not just track achievements, accomplishments, or just any wins, but I'll also be mainly using these pages to track the books I'm reading. I have a horrible habit of reading too many books at one time. Like right now, I have The Social Climber on my Kindle, Dare to Lead as my audiobook, and House of Leaves on my nightstand. I also have another library book that's on my desk here, which I started but got sidetracked because the book I've been waiting for forever on Libby just became available. Love reading, but I like to better track what I'm reading, what I want to read, and what I'm reading when. The tracker on the right page, I really love this, but I didn't use this in 2023 daily. It was really hard to flip back and update this throughout the day, which is why I stuck with the weekly habit tracker. But instead, I plan to use this to track the books I'm reading each day. So I played around with a few options in my 2023 planner. So here I'm tracking the books, and I highlighted the days that I read pages of those books. And then another option the same way, but I did it more with like a line graph. Which do you like better? Option 1 or option 2? Please comment below. The monthly pages in 2023 really worked well for me, and in this 2024 planner, it starts with December of 2023. I really use the monthly pages just for planning at the beginning of each month to see big picture what that month will entail. I like the color coding system I use so that at a glance I can see trips, business trips, important dates or school closures for my son, and other key events. The left side of the monthly page is awesome. I'll keep using the side tab to keep track of key priorities for the month, and maybe I'll be more of like a what do I need to do this month to make it successful, or what will bring me joy this month. I think I'll go easy on the stickers on the monthly pages. When I look back at my 2023 pages, it's the cleaner pages that made me want to look and reflect back on those pages more. Alright, so for the weekly spreads, I've been flipping back and forth about how I want to use these weekly spreads. I really love the look of just a text and jotting down a day in the spread, but my writing isn't that small and I think it will look sloppy. Yes, I'm going for a bit of an aesthetic look since this is the spread that's usually open on my desk because the way I use it now is as a catch-all to-do list for the week, plus key events. Here's a good example of a week that I like from 2023. I think this works. So maybe I'll keep doing this. And in the weeks when I don't get around to planning ahead, I can try the memory keeping method. And just like in the monthly, I love that there is space on the left side for scribbling. I'll definitely keep my weekly habit tracker in there for 2024. And the big question will be, what will I be tracking? So like right now, I'm tracking exercise, journaling, meds, and steps. And I know I need to take my meds, but week over week it's been blank. So clearly the tracker is not working for that. There are 369 blank pages, so definitely enough for one page a day. I love the flexibility of these pages and that each new page is a new format or a new memory or a new journal entry. There is so much potential in these pages and I'm really excited. In my part 1 video, I spent some time explaining my process or maybe a lack of process and examples of what I kept in there. It'll be more of the same for 2024. These blank pages in 2024 will mainly be for memory keeping, journaling, and just some general brain dumping. Like I mentioned, this book will be sitting at my desk most of the time, so this will be the one I grab regularly while I'm sitting here working. Now, what will be different in 2024 is that I'll have another planner that will be used just for wellness tracking. I've never tracked wellness, which to me is meal planning and fitness, in a separate notebook before. And I'm trying this out really because I just couldn't pass on this adorable A6 compact common planner from sterlingink. This planner has the same pages and layout, but just smaller. This is so small that I can just throw it in my bag for when I'm grocery shopping or going to the gym. I'll be treating this planner in the same way as my general common planner, but with a focus on wellness. My monthly pages will be my planning out of fitness routines, making sure I'm balanced in cardio and weight training. Oh, and by the way, watch this video on how I incentivize myself to work out more consistently. I've made about $180 in the last 3 months working out. The weekly spreads will be used for meal planning, meals for each day, lunch and dinner, which will help me with maintaining a grocery shopping list. And for the blank pages, which there are about 121 pages, I'll be using this to scribble grocery shopping lists, any recipes, initial thoughts on meals or meal prepping, and also for writing out my daily workouts. Sometimes I'd like to take the time to write out what I'm doing, especially if it's like a circuit training, full body, etc. Because you know what, if I don't, I tend to just wing it and I end up doing the same 5 exercises that I like, which is better than nothing, but it's not as effective. So in the beginning of the video, I alluded to a new planner being added to the mix. I hear so much about Hobonichi Cousin and Hobonichi Weeks, and I just had to give it a try. While I'm intrigued with the Cousin, I didn't need another large planner yet since I have my B6 and my Undated A5 for work. So I reached for the Weeks and I sat with it for the last few days, ruminating on how I wanted to use it. Sometimes I thought, I don't need another planner. Will I be duplicating planning if I add another one? And how do I use these weekly pages? They're so small and horizontal. And then I saw the Moturn cover that looked like a checkbook cover with credit card slots. I don't know if anybody watching this video even knows what a checkbook is. But I've been using this as my wallet the last few years, and as a 40-something-year-old, I think it's time for me to have a nicer wallet. And so when I saw the Moturn cover that was like a wallet and it fit a week's planner, I thought maybe, just maybe, I can have a planner that basically lives in my purse. So I always have my up-to-date calendar, pages I could scribble on the go, and also track my expenses. I'm still not sure how I'm going to use all of these pages yet, but let's flip through and see what all the rave is about on the Hobonichi Weeks. This page here has all the calendars for 2023, 2024, and 2025. And then we have this like year on a glance page, which I really love. If you may have noticed in my part 1 video how much I raved about these type of pages. But for this Hobonichi Weeks and the way I plan to use it, I'm not exactly sure what I'll use it for. But if you have any ideas, please share them below. The monthly starts in December 2023, and then it goes on until March of 2025. The weekly starts at November 27th, and it wraps at the end of 2024 into the first few days of January of 2025. There are 73 blank pages, And then there are some random pages at the end, like this measurements page, which reminds me of the way my grandmother used to measure things. But there also is a nifty ruler, which actually might come in handy. Then there's this favorites page where you can note the date and something that is your favorite and give it a rating, 5 out of 5 stars. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this page, if at all, but I like the spirit of it. And then there is my 100 page. It's kind of like your bucket list spread of the 100 things maybe you want to do. For me, I might use this to track restaurants because I'm always thinking about where I want to eat. And of course, when I'm tight on time and I need to make a decision, my mind blanks and I cannot remember where I wanted to go. So this would be my ongoing list of restaurants I want to visit, as well as restaurants that I know are good. And then there are some recipes here. It's really random and also really cute. And then there's a 365 days checkoff sheet. I also love this page and the spirit of this. Because it's in the back, I don't know if I will actually use it, but I like it. Let me know how you're using this page. Addresses, and then my personal information at the end. So my planner also came with this really cute corner holder thing. I don't know what you call it. And so for now, I'm just keeping this little pamphlet in there. It came with my package, but I think it's a nice place to hold some bookmarks or any additional stickers that you might want in there. So that wraps up my 2024 planning. Thanks for watching part 2, and check out part 1 if you've missed it. It is a review of all my planners for 2023 and how I use them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you back here every week. I usually post on Tuesdays. I wish you a wonderful week. Thank you.